If it's Monday, it's time for Bagels and Business for Breakfast.
And good morning, good Monday morning. It's Bagels and Business for breakfast. Good morning, Yvonne.
Good morning. Good morning to our viewers. So happy to be here this morning with bagels and business for breakfast.
And yes, I
Booty.
wake up like this. Yes, I wake up like Yvonne and I are the only two people up like at 5 a.m.
Right? And willing
ready
to
to
talk.
go.
Right?
So again, as I said last week, this is the business formation series. We're on topic 3 of 10. And today is about funding your business. So we went through step 1, market research, step 2, business plan. Number 3 now is funding your business. We all could use a little funding, couldn't we, Yvonne?
Yes, Lord, yes.
And before we started this broadcast, Yvonne and I were talking offline about funding and getting money and what some things that I thought about funding, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So, funding your business. So, first, you need to determine how much you need. If you're a startup, of course, you need to know what your startup funding is going to look like. And if you're already in business, you need to know what your cash flow and expenses looks like. So, go ahead, Yvonne. I see you're going to get ready to say something.
No, I was just going to piggyback off of that. So if you're a new business just getting started, then you need to have a budget, a proposed budget. If you're already in business, you need to have a budget to know
It's
what you're
always
working
about a
for.
budget.
Right. You always have to have those working documents, and that the budget would definitely help.
Right, because without a budget, you don't even really know how much to charge for your products and services. You could be undercutting yourself or you could be outpricing yourself out of the market. So you really need to have a working budget. And that's why they make erasers. No one can see my pencil.
We
But that's
see
why
it.
they make erasers because what you write down today, life happens and you may have to erase it tomorrow. But you got to have a starting point. So, with that being said, there are some different types of financing that we're going to go through quickly. And self funding, which is called bootstrapping, is a way to fund your business. In this economy, it's kind of difficult because, pulling from your savings or your 401k is going to make a lot of people anxious, especially if you tell your family members what you're doing in starting your business. But it is a means of funding your business.
Yes, sure. I'm going to add definitely a means, but like you said, especially with COVID, a lot of people I know have already tapped out in those areas, just trying to make it daily. But in the normal economy, whatever that means,
Right.
may definitely be more accessible. Or maybe some people didn't have to go there, but definitely.
Yeah, and I understand because even with me already in business, I know that at some point I want to retire. Not necessarily full retirement, but I want to go on some vacations and relax. So that means I got to um restructure my budget to see how much income I want to have coming in so that I can enjoy the things that I want to do in retirement. I don't plan on sitting here as much as I love to be with Yvonne Lorraine on Bagels and Business for breakfast. Sometimes I want to do something else.
Hey, I'm gonna be on the beach. I ain't. Look, retirement not even in my vocabulary no more. So I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna stop working one day and be done. But definitely gonna be on somebody's island. It might be mine, Sharon. That's the goal.
So that's right. That's why you have to have people out there have your funding together. And please add the things that, a lot of us have limited thinking. And I know you guys have heard the term think big. So add those things, even if you put them on a little sub, category to the side. The big things that you want, the plane, the cars, for me, it's centers all around the country. It's curriculum in all kinds of schools. Put those things over there. And in terms of my personal stuff, yes, I'd like to have a couple of luxury condos and lofts and penthouse, apartments. So, and when I'm getting off topic, but I'm not.
She's getting excited, y'all.
I'm getting excited. When I think about all the things that I want, that propels me to do more and to focus on my budget and what I need as revenue to support my dreams. And that's why we're here as business owners, right?
That's right. Dream big. Dream big or go home. Something.
Another means of funding for your business is called crowdfunding. And what that is, it's raising income from large groups. So you would go to maybe, your community organizations, your churches, maybe family members. But the thing about crowdfunding, the good thing about crowdfunding is that you don't have to give up shares in your business. It's really just people investing in you because they believe in your business idea without actually getting anything in return.
Yes, so if any of my people who are interested for me and Sharon, we welcome all of those type of investments and investors. Don't forget about us.
That's right. And then we also have venture capitalists different venture capital where the investors have a certain criteria to give you money, but they are also looking for a return on their investment. So when you see the term ROI, remember it's return on investment. So don't sign anything and you don't know what you're signing because, in business, they use a lot of acronyms and abbreviations. We're going to do something on vocabulary soon. But anyway, venture capital is those philanthropists who are looking for innovative businesses that are viable. They'll want to see your business plan. And then they'll make the investments and they'll want something in return.
Yes, and y'all heard Sharon say your business plan needs to be done. And it is great to have it. And like Sharon said, just make sure before you sign, have your lawyer read your documentation for you because you don't want to sign and have yourself messed up.
That's right. And then we're going to talk about loans. So there are your credit unions and your financial institutions. And, you can go in and ask for a loan for your business. Remember, your credit score matters. Your credit score matters. And again, back to the business plan. Most financial institutions are going to want to see your business plan because they want to make sure that you are able to pay your loan back. And a lot of them want to see a 5-year financial plan as well. So talk to your bank, find out what they want in advance. Go in, have a relationship, open your account, and say, what are you guys looking for if I want to apply for a business loan, and they'll be more than glad to give you what their requirements are.
Yes, and I just like to ditto that, Sharon, because I took our own advice and I did that as well. And they definitely, let you know. And you have to speak to each different one because everybody has something different that they're looking at. So it's definitely a great way to pre-plan so that you can kind of be pre-approved or ready when you are going back to them for the loans.
Now, people always ask me, full disclosure, I work at the Small Business Administration as a program analyst. People always ask me about funding from the SBA. And Yvonne and I were chatting about this. SBA doesn't necessarily give out money for small businesses to start or even run. They're more in the business of technical assistance, training, kind of support. So with that, and grants, they aren't in the business of giving out grants except for research and development, science, technology kind of thing. So with that being said, what they do have is a SBA guaranteed loan lender matching program. So what does that mean? I will answer that. That means that if you go to SBA's website and you go into funding and look for lender match, then you'll find something in your community. Say it's Wells Fargo in your neighborhood. And then Wells Fargo will say, this is what we're looking for in terms of lending money to small businesses. It could be daycares, it could be funeral homes, it could be a myriad of different things that they're looking for. So you would apply through your bank, that lender, and they in turn have a partnership with SBA, where SBA guarantees a percentage of that loan so that the lender is more likely to approve it. Sometimes it requires you to go through some classes, some training, bring your credit score up, but it is a program that I recommend because they're going to really dig into your business to make sure you're viable. One, because they are going to loan you the money, and two, they want to stay in the lender match program with SBA. And if they keep bringing businesses that are failing to SBA to guarantee, then they'll be out of the program. So that's how funds flow from SBA to the small businesses through their lender match program. Of course, COVID was a whole different animal where they got, money from Congress and so forth, but that's not typically how it works. Yvonne?
Great. Oh, I'm just going to say great information. Hope y'all taking good notes.
And we'll be coming back to this eventually because whatever Yvonne and I talk about on our channel, we intend on producing webinars and online courses to match it and one-on-one sessions so that you can get the full breadth of what we're talking about. So,
yes, and with that, remember, when you do it like that, it's all about you and your business. So you hear us talking in general when we're speaking now, but when you come on board to get our assistance, we go straight to you and your business and what actually works for where you are.
That's right. It's nothing worse for somebody coming. Well, there are more things worse, but when people you come to me and say, well, so-and-so said that they did this or that, it may not apply to your business. Everything is specific in in the business world. So take what we say, take it in, and if you want to know if it applies or how you can navigate it, then you go to www.thebvdcenter.org, click Get Started, and set up a meeting with Yvonne Lorraine and I, and we'll see where you are and get you to where you need to be. And where else can you see us, Yvonne Lorraine?
On our YouTube channel.
And what we supposed to do?
Supposed to click, share, subscribe.
Like, share, and
Like, share, subscribe.
Well, thank you guys.
I know it's still early.
Girl. And thank you so much for participating today. And we will see you soon. And have a great Monday and a great work week.
Like, share, and subscribe.